Deep into the night of August 19, 1878, shots rang out from around the Santa Cruz River. A large man, William Whitney Brazelton, fell dead, riddled with bullets.
Who was this infamous stagecoach robber known as Brazen Bill? In the spirit of Halloween, we'll be exploring the man behind the mask and the legacy he left behind in Marana. William Brazelton was born in Linn County, Missouri in 1849. Not much is known of his upbringing, but newspapers reported of his sordid past. In 1876, he swindled residents in Prescott, Arizona by claiming to eat a wagon wheel and then disappearing with their money before putting on the show.
Before he appeared in the Southwest, in Tucson, in Prescott, and in Silver City, New Mexico, he's a ghost. He's just a mystery figure.
First-hand accounts of William Brazelton, the infamous Marana stagecoach robber, are thanks to John Philip Clum, a newspaper editor and victim who lived to tell the tale.
Suddenly, from the left side of the coach appeared a stalwart form, wearing a broad hat, a coat turned wrong side out, and a bandana handkerchief drawn across the lower part of his face. This costume gave the stranger a decidedly comical appearance, but I soon discovered he meant business.
But how did William meet his untimely end after his robbery in Marana? Brazelton was ultimately tracked down when his horse threw a shoe and left distinct tracks in the dirt. These tracks led the Pima County Sheriff to Brazelton's business partner, who gave away his location. This would ultimately lead to the ambush and death of our masked stagecoach robber. His reign of terror would end, but what would become of his treasures?
You'll never find the hidden gold.
You may think the death of William Brazelton marked the end of his legacy as the infamous Marana stagecoach robber, but his spirit lived on. By the 1940s, legends of buried treasure in a nearby cave had permeated casual conversation. One man, determined to find his fortune, bought the land. Finding no treasure and presumably haunted by this failure, he took his own life near the cave. The only sign that remains of the infamous robber today is a literal one. Coach Line Boulevard marks the historic route where stagecoaches once traveled.
Everything that is rooted in folklore or myth has some bit of truth to it. It germinates from something. So Marana is home to one of the leading Southwestern 19th century pieces of folklore, one of the most misunderstood, widely published photograph stagecoach robbers, right on top of where, the Hohokam had massive cities. And so I think without Brazelton, you lose a little bit of Marana and the Tucson Basin's kind of identity that's rooted in the Wild West.
As for the ghost of William Brazelton, some say his legend lingers on this road, whispering secrets of lost gold to those who pass by.